Welcome viewers across the world, wonderful Biafrans. Thank you all for joining me on this platform. I appreciate everyone that has connected to this program wherever you are connecting from. If you are joining us from Biafra land, my special thanks goes to you. If you are joining us from any part of the world, from America, from Australia, from Canada, from Europe, from Asia, from any part of Africa, from Russia, China, Israel, whichever part of the world you are joining this platform from, I appreciate you and I thank you for making up your time to be with us on this very platform. Remember, this platform where you are watching this program is Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV, a platform where we bring information that has to do with the restoration of the independent state of Biafra, a platform where we bring updates that is coming from the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. In this platform, we expose the evil plans of the Zoological Republic against the Biafran people. We expose the warfare that is going on in Biafran territory as we speak, declared by the Nigerian government themselves publicly in their conventional media. After the declaration, they are pretending it is not happening. They are hiding it from the world, but we will not allow them to hide it. That is why we continue to speak out and continue to pour out our mind and tell the world what is going on as we speak. If you want to see video evidence, picture evidence, audio evidence of the war, go to the platform of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, on X. You are going to see evidence that will blow your mind. My fellow Biafrans, if you have not yet subscribed to this very channel, please kindly subscribe, like and share to everyone. Share to all platforms, share to family and friends. Make sure that this information does not end with you. You will share it and make it go viral. My fellow Biafrans, it is another day and we have come once again to bring you more informations. Today you can know that the Biafran government is doing everything possible to see that the restoration of Biafra becomes a reality as soon as possible. Today you can agree with me that the Biafra has come. In the presence of Biafra, the Zoological Republic of Nigeria has nothing to offer except propaganda, blackmail, and lies. They have been pushing this blackmail for years until the supreme leader of IPOB came on board and decimated all their lies, propaganda, and blackmail. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu preached a gospel that touched the heart of every Biafran. He didn't stop at that. It touched the heart of everybody in Oduduwa land, the Middle Belt, and even the North. And the lie of the colonial master with the caliphate was defeated. But today, as we are marching forward into the restoration of Biafra under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, they have come back with their propaganda, trying to confuse people. You go to social media, you begin to see people peddling lies. But it is unfortunate that in this time and age, such lies cannot fly because the youth has information at their palm. All you need to do is to go to Google and Google up. All you need to do is to pay attention to news. You are going to know the fact. They can't hide it. They push different kinds of lies against the Biafran people. More especially the Igbo people, they push lies against them. And they force people to believe these lies. But I bet you, gone are the days when they push those lies and succeed. In the present age, no amount of lie will stand. No amount of lie that you push will stand. Biafrans have defeated all lies, and it is freedom or die. My fellow Biafrans, let us continue to make our contributions, continue to support the restoration of Biafra the best way we can, more especially financial support. Continue to give that support because it is something that you must do. The restoration of Biafra is a responsibility that lies on the shoulder of every Biafran. No one is exempted. And we must not take ourselves away from this victory that is coming. No man born of a woman can stop the victory of Biafran people. It is becoming clearer every blessed day. My fellow Biafrans, I want to share with you a very important video. I want you to pay attention. The confession of someone who also saw it all. And this very confession debunked the lies against Biafrans. So many lies have been pushed against us. But each time we look into these lies, we tear them into pieces, we bring them to the world, we expose them with evidence and people who are eyewitness. I want you to pay attention to this very video and hear what this man has to say. The information is important. It is going to enlighten so many people. Let's watch.
I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki, the one of Igbo land, the Oyamama one of Aba. Oyamama one of Aba. I want to talk about my experience in Igbo land, and it will shock you. I went to Igbo land when I was 26 years old. I went for National Youth Service. National Youth Service was a very wonderful policy that was introduced by the some of the fathers of this nation to breed national unity and integration. And when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. I understood the purpose of National Youth Service, even though I was very young. So when I went there at 26, I went with a wife for youth service, and I had a child there. I was among the first batch then. Subsequently, my colleagues, Dr. Steve Anyanro and is this Dr. Akin Shodikbo and one other person, they came to see me. And then I had two quarters. I had the government quarters at number 810 Park Road, near where Multi-Line is. Unicoco Hotel was somewhere. Ambassador Hotel was somewhere there. So I lived in those government quarters. But I also had a locum somewhere, Grandel Hospital, number 24, Okpulumobu Road. I went to see that house recently, owned by one Chief Carlo. And so we packed our clothes. We were going to the government quarters at Park Road to wash because water was difficult up the hill unless you went to the Okpulumobu River or Papanyanya supplied you water. Old Aba people will know what I'm talking about. So we packed our clothes, put in a bag, and because we were young and very excited, we had not seen each other since we left UI, we got to 810 Park Road and we disembarked. Every person thought that the other person carried the bag of clothes. It was after we had dropped and the taxi had gone that we looked for the bag of clothes. We didn't see a big bag of clothes. And we were thinking of what to do. After about 30 minutes, the driver came back with the bag of clothes. In Igbo land, all the things I have heard about Igbo people, driver came back with my bag of clothes. I said, this place, I will live in this town. That's how I settled in Aba. And I made up my mind, I will serve the nation and serve the people. So I worked under one Dr. Wang Kwo, who was married to a Russian, an Ungwa man. And he was so nice to me. He will send they will send a driver to come and carry me from my house and drop me in the office and carry me back home to Okpulumobu Road. I said, no, these people, I must serve here. And so I served very well, served with my heart, took care of patients, interacted with the people, and then I got married to my wife. Okay, I got married, yes, I had gotten married. She came to live with me there, and those people took care of my eldest son, Kelechi, We named him Kelechi, an Igbo name, named him Emobosa, an Urobo name. They took care of him, bought clothes, did everything. So they absorbed me. And I also noticed that they found 10 jobs for me, 10 different jobs, different places, either because I was good or they are intrinsically good. The Igbo man is not afraid of competition from a stranger because he is very enterprising and very competitive to dynamic. The next thing is that they found 10 jobs for me. I started working in Royal Hospital and I had a lot of acceptance. People like Nico Wogugu, they accepted me. The church accepted me and gave me positions of leadership as I grew in the system. And then there's one thing about the Igbo man. When you live among them, they cater for you as a stranger among them more than their own brother. If their brother is oppressing you, they will tell you, oh, stranger, onyumba, onyebiarabia. They will protect you even against their own brother. They will fight their brother for your sake. I noticed that and I admire that. The next thing is that in Aba where I grew up, you don't practice injustice against any person. There is a system of justice there. If you are an Igbo man and you are oppressing an Akwa Ibom man and you are wrong, the people will go against you who is their brother. That's what I experienced. The next thing is that if you are sincere, hardworking, they are ready to help you progress. They're not afraid of your competing. Then the next thing I noticed with the Igbo man, he does not bow down his head to be intimidated by wealth. If you are driving your car, you want to intimidate that boy hawking something, he will shout at you, "Hey man, bupo pokoro motom ka poneba in a carton up wala moto." He said, "Carry this your useless scrap away from here." That is a carton that's gone out of being called a vehicle. You know why? Even though he is hawking, he has faith and has belief that one day he will buy that car. So an Igbo man does not bow down to you. Igbo young independent man. I'm not talking about traditional rulers and our politicians who are seeking favor and office. So an Igbo man knows that his brothers are all over the country. So they are always afraid of offending you who is a stranger. I had a good time. I enjoyed there and stayed for 15 years. And so if there is Igbo quarter in heaven, that's where I want to stay because most of my friends will be there. And they have recommended me around this country and beyond to different nations of the world that I've been to. I went there because of the Igbo nation. I'm not an Igbo man, I'm an Urobo man. But Nime Mo Mbu Onye Igbo, Mbu Nwanwe Igbo. God bless the Igbo nation. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Poki. I just wish those who stayed in other parts of this country could have been treated the way I was treated and can be boastful of those tribes. We will have a united Nigeria. All my children answer Igbo names. I have Kelechi, I have Chima, I have Chidimma, I have Uzodimma, Agaraya, Uborabo, and my in-law is Igbo from Umuhu in Bende and is a wonderful in-law. God bless you. Send me a message on +23470 52136763. A great Nigeria is still possible. God bless you.
You have heard this confession, but the truth is that we are not interested in any Nigeria, and there is nothing that is called Great Nigeria anywhere. Great Nigeria is impossible. This is the line they continue to push out. People who claim to have seen it all and claim to have known it all, but still they are afraid to face the reality. We can understand you are in the zoo and you are scared of standing out and speaking the right word. But those of us who have lost fear, who are fearless in the face of our enemies, we continue to speak the truth and nothing but the truth. There is nothing like great Nigeria. There is nothing like one Nigeria. And there is nothing like a better Nigeria. The more you continue to dream about these things that does not exist, the more you deepen yourself into more insecurity, into debt, into failure. And we cannot be part of this. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to strengthen all the Biafrans across the world until we walk into our freedom very soon. Biafra government, peace, unity, progress, and equity. We move. Airborne. Biafra. Freedom or die.